Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia. I am a traditional artist that just transitioned into digital art at the end of last year. The reason I made the transition is because I believe that I truly found a space that is limitless and also a space where I knew that my art would thrive and essentially I would thrive. Yes, we're talking about crypto here, we're talking about NFTs, so I'm super excited to jump right into this video. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you the entire process from start to finish of essentially how I created my first NFT collection on PROCREATE. I'm also going to go into a little bit of a story time, talk about why I joined the space. There was a lot of things that I had to overcome being a traditional artist. Digital art is very different. Things that I had to overcome, things that I had to restart, things that I didn't really know how to do. So it was all just super new, sometimes a little stressful, but also it was just so much fun to learn something new. I love trying new things, especially when it comes to playing around with art. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So starting out, I had a vision of doing an elvish character. So here I'm starting off with the base model sketch. I love anything fantasy, and it was also something I haven't seen a lot of in the space yet, so I definitely wanted to take advantage of that. I found this beautiful reference photo you see here in the top left corner, and I wanted to take some inspiration from the hair color. I think it's really beautiful. Next, you'll see that I'm doing some outline sketch touch-ups as well as giving her some dimension. She's looking a little pale right now, a little one-dimensional, but that's okay. She just needs some love. So while you guys sit back and enjoy the creation process, I'm going to tell you a little bit of some things that I had to overcome and touch on why I got into this space in the first place. Not only is this my first digital piece, but it was also my first NFT collection, so there's a lot of firsts going on here. If there was one thing I'd do differently before jumping right into this, it would have been to study PROCREATE. Don't make the same mistake I did, people. Study your software before using it. There's so many cool tips, tricks, and tools that I could have used and taken advantage of while creating this character. I wanted to take a moment to mention that the backgrounds that you see here never actually made it in the final NFT collection, so if you're someone who's creating a generative NFT collection, please don't feel like you wasted your time if there's attributes that you wound up not wanting to use in the final piece. It's okay, it's all part of the creative process. I found that I changed directions so many times during this process, and honestly, if you would have asked me a year ago how to make a generative NFT set, I probably would have looked at you like you were speaking some sort of foreign language, so truly it's okay to change direction. So taking a moment to point out that what you see here now is the start of the first clothing attributes in this series. This is the armor set that comes in different variations, and speaking of variations, let's talk a little bit about layers. Layers are one of the most important things that you always want to keep in mind when creating your gen collection. This is an area I definitely should have planned out a little better, and I would if I could go back in time. How many layers you have, how your layers are organized, how they are titled, how they lay on top of each other, all of these things affect the final outcome. Not only how your picture looks in PROCREATE, but also how it will look when all your individual JPEG or PNG layers are placed in that random generator to create X amount of unique images. Coming from a traditional art background where I'm used to drawing and painting on paper and canvas, obviously layers don't exist, so I found myself wasting so much time restarting sections where I should have put layers and didn't, so that was a little annoying too. I know this was very vague. This is obviously not a layer tutorial, but if that is something you'd like to see in the future, leave a comment down below and I'll show you guys how to take full advantage of and how to use your layers on PROCREATE to get the best final results. So for anyone wondering why I decided to make the switch from my normal 9-to-5 to working in the crypto and NFT development space, for me, I've been creating art since I was literally old enough to pick up a pencil. I've sold custom guitars, painted murals, commissioned art pieces, and portraits for years and still never made enough money to pursue it as a career, and that's something I've wanted to do for my entire life. In this space, I found that there's so many opportunities and they're honestly limitless. I've always had this hunger to get my work in front of as many people and eyes as I possibly could, and I wanted to be the next Picasso. I still do, to be honest. But seriously, with so much excitement and talent in the space, I just knew that my art would thrive and that it would get the love and attention that I feel it deserves. So yeah, honestly, it was a huge leap of faith to transition into something where I essentially would start off making absolutely no income, but I just knew in my heart and my soul that it would pay off. So definitely take the leap of faith, guys. If you're feeling it, don't let anyone stop you. Another huge perk getting into this space was the ability to truly make an impact. I won't get into detail about my personal life story, but I will say that there were so many challenges and events that took place in my life and in my family, and so many things we had to overcome. And because of this, I've always had the need and want to give back to struggling families and to make an impact for kids in foster care. With this platform in particular, it gives me the opportunity to be able to do that, which brings me to the topic of utility. Utility is what makes your project valuable. Not only do I get the opportunity to make an impact with my work, but I can also make an impact to the world. There's a lot of value on our roadmap, but the only utility that I want to mention right now, because I kind of talked my way into it, is our DAO. But really quick, before I get into the DAO and the utility, I really wanted to take a quick moment to mention that what you are about to see here right now is the creation process of the most rare attributes in the collection. These are the enchantments given to the elves by the Ethos Silva. Only 100 of these enchantments exist, so they are super rare in the whole collection of 5k. I will be posting the time-lapse video for that NFT collection in the future. But getting back into the utility, a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. So essentially, a DAO is an entity with no central leadership. So decisions get made from the bottom up, and those decisions are governed by a community that's organized around a specific set of rules that are enforced on a blockchain. You guys can look that up anywhere. It's the most simple way to explain it for everyone to understand. So with that being said, 100% of our royalty fees from our VIP passes, and then 10% royalty fees from all 5 of our NFT collections will go to our DAO Foundation. There, our community will have the opportunity to decide what charities that support struggling families and that support foster care the money will go to. So because I can attach such an inspiration and such a movement to my art is the reason why I became a digital artist in the first place. So moving on, in case you guys are wondering how long it actually took me to draw this, it took me about 140 hours, but I think it was technically like 138 hours with 17 minutes or something like that. So making this YouTube video on its own was an obstacle. Bro, compacting 140 hours into one time lapse is no joke. It took me such a long time. And on top of that, I tend to jump around a lot when I'm drawing a picture. I kind of get bored doing just one thing for a long time. And because of this, when I was rewatching the time-lapse video, it was kind of hard to follow. So I actually had to cut up the video into a million different sections so I can move around and completely reconstruct the video so it was easier for you guys to watch. I did do the best that I could, so if it switches up a lot or gets a little confusing in some areas, that's why. But overall, I'm so happy with the outcome of the video and how the collection came out. I'm truly grateful for my community and all of my supporters, and I'm so grateful for this YouTube platform where I just get to vibe with you guys and share with you the creation process of how I created my first generative NFT collection. So it's just been super fun. There's so much more content to come, guys, and it's only going to get better from here. So thank you all so much. If you've made it this far, you are truly a trooper. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you liked seeing the creation process. If it's something that you loved and you would like to see in the future, definitely leave a comment down below. Super excited to share this journey with you guys. I'm super open to new ideas. I really want you guys to drive the content of this YouTube channel. I want you guys to tell me what you want to see, what you want to hear about. I will be posting all of my future collections on this YouTube channel, and some other surprise content that I'm not gonna get into right now. But if you have any ideas of what you would like to see, leave a comment down below and I'd be super excited to get into that with you guys. If you want to see more of me, more of my art, more of my collection, make sure to follow me on all of my social medias. Also, make sure to check out realmoforbona.com. Our website is super exciting. You could read about all 5 seasons. You could read about all of the characters and races. And if you just want to follow the collection, we do have a very long-term strategic roadmap, and I'm super excited to execute everything to precision. If you're trying to be a down supporter, I need some of those. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, make sure to share this video with your friends, with your family. Like, comment, it really helps me out. It really gets me out there. And yeah, I'm excited to take you guys on this journey with me. I'm excited to go on it myself. I'm just down to chill, to vibe, to share the space with you guys. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much if you got to the end of this video, and even if you didn't, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.